Berm berm patapim. You know?
Huh?
You know, berm berm. I can't roll my R's. Patapim.
No.
Tung 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 to her.
Oh, the like Italian
Yeah.
brain rot? Yeah.
Mhm.
A little bit.
A little. Do you know about Tim Cheese and John Fork and the resurrection?
I
that's
heard
going
about
on?
it, yeah.
It's big.
I'm surprised like all kids know about that. Like it crosses languages. Like all kids know Italian brain rot, and then
Yeah.
like every kid knows about like John Pork and Tim Cheese.
It's kind of beautiful. It's
like-
the universal language.
Universal language for children. You want to start?
All right.
Okay. And welcome to Cafe.
Phobia.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Caden.
And I'm Dylan but British. Do you get it?
And I'm Caden but Elmo.
I'm Dylan but British.
Hey. Am I doing the voice? I don't even know if I'm doing the voice right.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
What's up?
Is that your Caden impression? I don't even know.
No, that was just my impression of
Oh.
Dylan.
Okay.
Of American Dylan. How you doing?
I'm tired. I'm tired. How are you?
Good. I just woke up like an hour ago, so
Hype house.
hype house. I mean, it was a hype house this morning in my house
Oh,
because
what's
I
going
took
on?
a morning shower,
Hmm.
which I never do usually.
Welcome to the life.
I mean, I'm still gonna take a shower tonight.
No, I take morning and night showers. I double up.
I'm usually just a night shower, but if I do shower in the morning, I still shower at night.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just like that's my cycle, you know.
Just to wake yourself up. You took a shower this morning?
No, I just didn't take a shower last night because I
Okay.
was hella lazy. But
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I need to take a shower because I don't want to be stinky.
Type.
I know you had an exam this morning.
Oh, yeah, no. I
Ass
already
crack of
forgot.
dawn.
I'm not going to lie. Like, all right. Woke up this morning. Exam 7:30. I kept snoozing my alarm and snoozing my alarm and snoozing my alarm.
At what, 6 a.m.?
Yeah, until like 6:50.
Damn.
And I have to leave by like 7. So no shower, no nothing. I just threw some clothes on, half worn yesterday, and then got to the exam. Probably bombed that exam. You know,
Cool.
I got in my car. I put on the new episode of Upstairs Neighbors.
Was it the bonus app or the...
I haven't listened to the bonus app yet.
Okay,
So
I listened to the first app and now I'm going
Yeah.
to the bonus.
Okay, I haven't gotten to bonus yet.
Okay.
And then this whole episode, they're talking about running.
Yeah.
And their experience with that. And I don't know what was in my mind, but I felt so inspired and so like, let me get out here and grind.
Running wise?
I bombed my exam, got home, went for a run.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, a short run. I got like half a song in, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Oh,
You know?
you're just like, nah.
Well, no, I kept running.
Okay.
But I was just like, I don't know. The idea of running always sounds so much better than actually running.
I
you know?
like running.
No, I enjoy running, but that first run, getting back into it after like, it's been a couple months for me. It's rough.
I feel like it's not that hard for us though, because we play soccer like once a week, so we already run a lot.
That's true. I don't know. For me, it's like more the long-term endurance thing where it's
Okay.
like I can, go fast, use all my energy, but I'm bad about like remembering to slow down and like pace myself and
Yeah,
then like
I'm not
stay
fast.
consistent. I'm not. No.
I like if I run, like what me when I mean like running, I usually run just like 1 or 2 miles because
That's what I did today. I didn't go far.
I don't go far, and I don't know. I don't really try for speed. I just like pace myself. So I usually do like 10-minute miles and then just like go from there.
Yeah.
I like biking a lot more. Like biking's my shit because I don't know. You get to go much further, and then like my home, not like where I live now, but there's a lot of cool houses around there. So I just like biking there and just seeing everybody's shit and
That's nice.
going up to people's doors and knocking and biking away.
That's hype. Hello.
Imagine.
No,
That episode's so funny.
what episode?
The Upstairs Neighbors one you're listening to.
Oh, it is really funny.
It's really funny.
good. But no, my thing with biking is that my sense of balance is already so bad. Like, riding a bike, I can ride a bike. Let me make it clear I can ride a bike.
Okay.
I've had allegations against me that I can't ride a bike. Let
Oh,
me
really?
make this clear. I can ride a bike, just not well. You know, I can ride that bike, but I'm gonna be swerving in that corner, whoa, a little bit, and almost busting my ass.
Have you ever fallen off your bike?
No, I've almost gotten hit by a car,
Same.
but
I've fallen off my bike, I think, like, probably once or twice.
I did when I was like younger, but like older, I don't ride my bike that often. So
Me and my friend, he like goes college like far away from here,
Mhm.
but we used to just like go biking like 7 miles like almost every night and
Damn.
stuff. It's such a vibe. Like when it's like 9-10 p.m.
okay,
we just
okay.
bike. That was so fun. I miss that. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, falling off like your bike and stuff. Like I've fallen off my bike where I hit something and like I fly forward.
Damn.
Yeah. And it was not like anywhere like crazy. It was just inside my neighborhood. And I think I just hit a curb bad or something.
But still, you got ragdoll physics. on.
Yeah. It was kind of embarrassing. But I'm good at riding a bike. I can ride bike with like no hands and stuff.
I can't do that. I'm falling.
And I can turn also.
I'm doing like the Rizzler tricks if I'm ever trying to. It's like no hands. Have you seen that video?
No.
I'm gonna put that video in right.
Yo, what's up? It's the Rizzler. And I'm gonna show you how I do my bike tricks.
now.
Okay.
But it's him doing like all his favorite tricks, and it's just like
Oh, bike tricks?
yeah. And
Oh.
it's like
I didn't know he could ride a bike.
it has training wheels.
Oh, okay. Well,
But-
anyway.
I don't know. He's trying to do all of his favorite tricks.
How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike?
I don't really remember, but I know I was older than most.
I think I was in second or third grade.
I think I was probably like end of elementary school ish, probably.
Yeah, I was pretty old. I mean, I remember I had to learn a bike because it was for Cub Scouts. We had to do something
Oh.
like on a bike.
I didn't know you were in Cub Scouts.
I was in Cub Scouts like for a couple years, and then I got to Boy Scouts. I did it for 1 year, and I was like, I'm done.
Fuck this.
I don't want to. I don't know. We didn't do anything. I don't want to like go on camping trips.
Mm.
I get it. Like Boy Scouts is cool, for people who want to do it
Mhm.
and stuff, but not me.
It feels very MAGA now.
Uh,
I don't know.
I think it's pretty. It's not like explicitly tied to Christianity, but it
Mhm.
feels like that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like there's no basis for that claim, but I don't know. In my mind, it's like that's what's generating the next generation of MAGA.
They're generating the next like generation of JROTC.
There we go. I can't imagine like what makes a person like all respect to people who are in ROTC and whatever, but like
ROTC.
no, I mean like ROTC here and stuff.
Yeah, why?
Even like they're out there busting their ass at like 7:30 in the morning
I don't
on
care.
the lawn. No, I'm just like I can't believe you would do that to yourself. It's
I mean-
like, some people love that life, but I just don't get it.
I get it. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I
Yeah,
see why people do it.
I don't know, just like out there doing jumping jacks, push-ups, like getting yelled at, 7 in the morning. It's just like, I don't know. I don't really get it.
Like people, I don't know if like the majority of people go to the military because they actually like the military. I think the majority of people who go to the military are doing it because like it's like a pathway to like college, and then
Yeah.
also it's something like a job you can do that's like gonna be very beneficial for you later in life.
Mhm.
I don't know if like many people are going to the military is like, yeah, I can't wait to go to war and like,
Bomb.
exactly. Like I don't think that's the majority of people.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I'm sure there are people like that, and
Oh,
like,
there
I
definitely
never want to meet you, but yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Should we get to topics?
I'm down. Can I say a topic that I didn't write down because it just happened like half an hour ago?
Okay.
I was posting like the shorts for last episodes.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I watched some of them. Yeah.
The Viva Doobie one is getting a lot of hate.
What is that one?
That's the one where I put the clip of Viva Doobie and it's like, is she waving to me?
Are people saying no?
It only has like 3 or 4 comments.
There's comments on that.
I know. Like, there's 3 comments last time I checked.
Okay.
4 comments. One of them was Blake. Shout out Blake. He's like, yeah, she was waving to
Oh
you.
my, Blake, you're delusional.
Thank you, Blake.
Blake,
Thank
you're
you.
delusional.
He put in parentheses that he was feeding delusion. But anyway,
Okay, thank
he
you,
was-
Blake.
No,
Thank you,
no,
Blake.
no. Thank you, Blake. Thank you. Because the other comments were like, You should be embarrassed to post this. What's wrong with you?
Wait, are they like Biba Doobie stands? Or?
No, they're like I view it more like alpha bro, like whatever. Like I don't know.
Wait, can I pull up the clip?
Go ahead.
I'm a little confused. I mean, I actually, well, you sent me that clip already, so
Yeah,
I saw it.
But they're like, you should be embarrassed to post this. Like, and then one of them was like, isn't
Embarrassed.
that one singer that
Oh,
got
no.
canceled for I don't know, and is just like she super fell off and all this shit. I'm just like,
Oh, that has
I'm
400
joking.
views already.
400. It was 200 last time I checked. But no,
That has 6 comments.
6 comments. Wait, what are the comments?
Dude, get help. Celebrity worship is so disgusting. Isn't this the stupid single lady that got all offended and ruined? Oh, wait. My bad.
We could hear you. We could hear you.
Celebrity worship is so disgusting. Isn't this the stupid single lady that got all offended and ruined her career from an internet meme? And the reply
Her
is,
career is ruined.
oh wait, someone's defending you. The reply to that was, let people enjoy what they like, dude.
Thank you.
Also, what are you on about? Destroyed her career? I genuinely don't know, but she seems to be doing well for herself, and I like some of her songs. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You should be embarrassed to upload this.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, the same person's defending you again.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, let people have fun and enjoyment in their lives.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
I can't believe people care enough to comment on this.
No, like my thought whenever
Celebrity
I was reading
worship.
that, it's like, what
That's so
amount
true.
of hate do you have in your heart that makes you want? I've got to let my opinion be known. What is wrong with you? I need to comment on this post and bring you down. You know, it's like that was a joke. I was just joking. I was like doing it up.
Let's not
you
give
know?
them a platform, okay? Because they're gonna come back to this show and be like, "See, triggered lib."
No, come back. We need the views.
That's funny though. Celebrity worship.
Like I was just joking. I was just joking. Like, all right, kind of true, but like I was just joking.
You should be embarrassed to post this. It's crazy.
Thank you,
Damn.
Blake, for the love. Thank you.
What the hell? Like people care that much? I don't know. Like people care.
I was just like, again, what makes someone go and leave a hate?
I've
comment?
never left a hate comment.
never. Even
I've-
if something has like genuinely upset me, I've never. I maybe have even left like one YouTube comment.
Hold on,
before.
I've left a hate comment.
Oh,
Okay, so this was back in middle school, right?
okay.
And I was following this one, like, you know, just someone from middle school. You follow literally everybody in your middle school.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
She posts like a pumpkin carving thing, and it's something to do with like Trump related, you know,
Okay.
like MAGA related, pumpkin. I don't know. This was his first term, right?
Okay.
So it was still election time.
Mhm.
It was right before he was about to be elected. So, hey, maybe this was a warning. I go in the comments and I'm like, boo, 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 go
there
Hillary,
we go.
go Hillary.
There we go. Good hate. Good hate.
I said, go Hillary Clinton. And I'm like, I don't know why I was glad to die for Hillary Clinton, but like, I was like, fuck Trump, you know, back in middle school still, and still am. I don't know. That's like the only hate comment I've left. And like, I just don't leave comments like in general.
No, I don't feel the need to put my opinion out. I say that while I'm talking on a podcast mic.
Whatever.
But whatever. But it's like in that way, I don't feel the need to put my opinion out there and be like, I need everyone to know what I think about this, you know?
Actually, I do. I have left some. I've made some hateful videos on TikTok.
Oh.
Well, one of them was like this couple video, and they're like kissing and whatever.
Okay, I've seen that
You've
one,
seen that,
yeah.
and I do edit it. I'm like,
Yeah.
boo, boo. What was I on? That was COVID, by the way. It was literally probably just like 4 a.m. and I had nothing to do. I'm like, let me just make a TikTok. Like, I remember I made this one TikTok that I thought was so cool. Where it was like, I just filled like a huge glass of water. I'm like, okay, water chugging challenge, go. And I just drank that for like a minute, and that's the whole video.
Whoa.
I know, genius.
Pretty epic.
My genius days of TikTok, but yeah. No, I like and people just leaving. I see like, I mean, obviously, what you're gonna see online in the comment section is just hate comments because that what
Yeah.
generates the most like engagement,
Mhm.
especially on Instagram, dude. It's like you could see a normal video and people are just hating. I'm like, whoa.
Whoa. This is probably our most viewed short and from hate comments.
You know what?
Leave more hate comments.
No, please don't.
No, please do.
I'm good. Next topic. The underwear hole mystery.
I keep getting holes in my underwear and they're all at my butt.
That's normal.
Like they're all at the butthole. But it's just like, how?
I think we just stretch it out so much.
Yeah, but it's like I don't got a big butt.
Well, I mean, but you just move around and it's
I guess
eventually gonna
so.
stretch around.
It's like with older pairs of underwear, it was common like the friction in between my thighs, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'd get that and I'd get tears there. But it's just like a bunch of my underwear keeps getting holes like right at my butthole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just after you have them for a while, it happens.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I haven't even had some of them for that long, and I'm just like, how?
Oh, they're just a Lady Taylor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know. It's a mystery. And then
Do you buy underwear of the same brand?
yes, exact same brand.
Yeah.
Shout out Jockey, not their new underwear, but their old style underwear. Shout out.
I have like Tommy Hilfiger.
Okay.
And then some just like random, like Costco brand, like underwear.
Costco guys.
Yeah, I feel like underwear should just be a lot cheaper.
True.
And
And
it
it
should
is expensive for no reason.
And it should come in. We say this like bras and like underwear don't exist. So, like women are like way more expensive, but
Get out of here.
they should come in like 20 packs, not
Yeah.
no 5,
Mm-hmm.
20. Why? Because you need consistency. Okay, I'm tired of 5. Like why? That doesn't even take you through a whole week.
No. it doesn't.
Exactly.
No.
You need at
Most
least.
come in like 3.
Yeah,
too, and
exactly.
it's
Like, you need 20.
Mhm.
Fuck it, do 21 just for like 3 weeks.
21.
Exactly. Like why is there not? We need more underwear
No, but
or boxes. Or
are you
briefs.
a boxers person? Boxer briefs?
I don't even really know the difference, to be honest.
So, boxers is like your balls hanging. Boxer briefs is like it's holding up.
Oh, briefs, yeah.
Boom. No, I
I
can't
think-
imagine. Like boxers freak me the fuck out.
Why?
Cause my shit's just like hanging and jangling and like going all over the place. Like no.
No, I don't know. I don't really wear them, so I don't know about the experience.
It
But
just feels so uncomfortable to me. It's just like I need the support.
yeah, the sport helps.
Yeah.
It's like a push-up bra for your balls.
Yeah, they need to be held up.
Maybe I need to do a cutout of my pants so people can see my pushed-up balls.
I already got my asshole just like spread open with the hole in the back.
Oh
so-
yeah, because I'd be shitting out like a missile
Mhm. Through my underwear.
through my underwear. Yeah. No, I mean, like boxers to me just feel like shorts. You know, it just feels like you're putting on shorts and then shorts again. I don't like.
Yeah, like
just doubling up.
I'd need to wear underwear underneath the boxer.
That's too much. That feels like you
No?
can't move around a lot if you do.
Well, no, like I'd wear like boxers around the house, but have underwear underneath the boxers. So
Why?
like no shorts. Cause I need the support.
Then
I
what's
need
the point? Just
something.
wear shorts and like your under. Like I mean,
Well, it's
boxer
like
briefs. I
wearing
guess.
pajama pants or something.
I mean, when I go home, I go commando. I don't wear anything.
Nothing.
No. I mean, I wear. I wear shorts or like pants or whatever, but I don't wear like boxer briefs or boxers.
Wait. So you get home, you take off your pants.
No, not like right away. I mean, like after a shower or something. Or
Okay, but you put on your pants again, just no underwear?
no, different pants.
But different pants, no underwear?
Yeah,
No underwear?
yeah. I've said this before.
I couldn't fathom. I don't know.
Why? It's more comfortable.
It's like the pants are gonna be roughing up your balls, your shit's hanging, swanging everywhere, you know?
Okay.
What if it gets caught in the zipper?
No, I don't wear like zippered pants when I get home.
I know, even if not, I still think that's crazy.
Really?
For
wear
me personally.
I wear shorts, or I wear. I mean, I don't mean. Maybe pants isn't the right word, but like pajama clothing.
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
know how.
okay.
I don't know how else to describe that, but like pajama adjacent. That was my bad.
Was that a fucking laser gun?
No, I just like
Okay.
Squeaked it
I
against
think
the
it might have
table.
been my shoe actually.
oh really? Oh
Yeah, that was
okay.
me.
Okay,
My bad.
I thought it was me because I left up the edge.
No.
But I don't know. Okay, I mean like pajama adjacent clothing. Okay,
Mhm.
I don't really wear pajamas and stuff.
Okay.
I wear like just, I guess like leisure clothing or whatever.
Okay.
I just don't wear underwear. I'm fine with that.
Okay. I don't know. It's like I know that's the norm, but I physically cannot. Like I can't do that. I know. I know I have a lot of sensory things, so maybe that's like something with that. But I need it to be consistent. I need if like even my more loose fitting underwear, just like it still kind of freaks me out. Like I wear the same brand of underwear, the same kind, if I'm going out. Like I don't want to wear a different brand of underwear if I'm going out.
Okay.
Like I can like get through that, but it makes me feel uncomfortable.
No shade, but like, don't you want to do a career where you kind of have to touch people a lot?
Como se dice yes, but
Like, isn't it like, I feel like if you have a lot of sensory issues, isn't it hard to like touch people's body parts?
I feel like it's less weird for me to touch someone than for someone to touch me.
Okay.
Like I'm okay, like as long as, obviously they're going to be consenting and it's going to be like, very aware of what I'm doing.
yeah.
So it's like, honestly, okay, it does sound a little weird, like in practice now, like if I'm doing like a checkup on someone or something.
Like you still have to shake their hand also.
Yeah. But I don't know. For me, it's more people touching me or things touching me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's like someone grabbing on me when I'm not expecting it. Like, fuck.
Okay.
No.
That's interesting. Like it's only like contained to yourself and
Yeah, I don't know. And then it's like different materials and sometimes different sounds.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that would be hard for me if I had a lot of sensory issues to be like, I'm gonna touch everything. I mean, not like doctors don't touch everything, but you know what I mean. Like they have to touch a lot of different things.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's weird. Like a lot of shit freaks me out. But I also dissected like a baby pig in like high school, and it's like that was fine. It was just like,
I mean, it's an animal though. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I guess it would be different with like a person, but I feel like I'm able to kind of get in that view and just be like, I don't know.
I'm not squeamish with like food and stuff like that. Or like, I don't know. This sounds like dead animals. I don't know. Like,
No. But you've been squeamish with like some of the shit I've showed you before.
that's like human stuff. though.
Yeah.
That
like,
makes
that's what
me
I mean.
squeamish.
Yeah.
Not like animals.
So if they're doing like a cow heart dissection or something,
I'm fine with that more than
Yeah.
like a human heart dissection.
but it really just mirrors like the human heart, except
I know. It's just like,
different
to me,
sizes.
like there's more like attachment to a human than like an animal.
Okay.
Like I view that more like that's a person, and I'm like, whoa.
Mm.
You
Okay,
know, with an
that
animal,
makes
I guess it's just different. Cause like I'll eat like a cow, like not a cow heart, but like cow intestine and stuff like that. Like
Mhm.
no problem.
Okay. In my mind, it's more like a heart's a heart. It's like
I
okay.
attach more importance to the human heart because I'm like, I can resonate with that more if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just like if it's disconnected from the body at that point, I'm just like, okay,
I don't know. It just still it makes me squeamish still.
Mhm.
I just like, whoa, that's a human.
Well, Vicky.
Oh, and not really a human, but you know what I mean. It was like
Yeah.
part of a human.
Mhm.
Next topic.
Stop it.
What is sexy? Is that the Cleo song we're talking about?
Sexy.
That's a
to
great song.
someone is all I really want. Yeah, that's it.
That's it? Okay, do you trust the Frank Ocean drop?
Have you seen the Frank Ocean Kiki Boy?
I've seen like the teaser with like UFC fighter or whatever.
Oh, well, there's like more beyond that.
Oh.
So Frank Ocean, there is like a Instagram account that he was following that's also followed by SZA and I believe one of his engineers or something. That's believed to be like like a burner, like private account, whatever.
Okay.
And it was called like Kiki Boy or something like that.
Okay.
And then on the way to Coachella, like a Kiki Boy billboard was put up. So people are thinking it's like the start to, or I don't know, that might have been fake, but I haven't seen anything disproving that it was fake. So I don't know, people are thinking it's the rollout for Frank's new album.
Okay. I'll see it when it comes out,
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust it, but I'll see it,
I don't know. It's like I'm starting to believe now that he's like dropping a snippet once a year, and then it's like there are these little hints of something. The picture also had Michael Jordan doing like a YBL,
Nice.
but no, yeah, I don't know. It's like I actually kind of believe it somewhat,
Okay.
but I'm not getting my hopes up.
I'll wait and see.
Patient.
I mean, I'm very patient when it comes to like new music.
Mhm.
Like I might not listen to it like when it comes out, but I'll come back to it. I'll get to it eventually. I'm not like super like, okay, I have to listen to it. I'm just like, you know what? If it comes, it comes.
I used to be like stay up till midnight, listen to it the second it drops, but I'd say I'm pretty good at like keeping up with new music and like listening to the latest drops, but I'm not as dedicated as I once was, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I got my people I like, and then I just listen to them. And then when I go searching for new music when I'm like, I haven't listened to anything new in a little bit, and I find it there.
I listen to like the same 5 songs over and over and over and over and over again for like a couple days, and then I need new 5 songs to listen to. Or it's like a rotation of like 20 songs, and then it's like I listen to that for a week, and I'm like, all right, I need a new rotation of 20 songs.
That's my on repeat section in Spotify. I just go through there when I'm like
on repeat is too outdated though. It needs to update faster.
Oh really?
At least for me. I be going through it too quick.
Mm-hmm. No, I like the songs I have on there, and I'm just like shuffle play. But if I want to listen to someone new, I'll take some time just to listen to them. Like Faye Webster. I really like Faye Webster now.
5 for 5. Have you listened to the last album yet?
Oh no, not yet.
No.
But I've listened to
Tap
everything up till that point. I really like it. Next topic. Okay. In the Big 25, people really think the moon landing is fake?
I kind of get it.
Oh my God.
I kind of get it. I kind of get the vision.
Let's move on.
No. Let's talk about it.
I don't want to.
No, let's talk about it. Genuinely, I believe in the moon landing. Let me make that clear. I believe in the moon landing. But I can see why someone would not, you know? I can see why it would be like this big engineering marvel that seems impossible for the time. And then there's all this proof, you know, about how like this couldn't happen or this couldn't happen or, you know, all this stuff like, oh, it's on a soundstage for this reason. Like, I kind of get why someone would believe that.
I get the motivation behind it, but come on. Aren't we like...
It is like, come on.
But, how many times do we have to, like...
Okay, but I've also talked to our close friends who believe like 9/11 like it was an inside job.
Why?
And these are like intelligent people, you know, who don't believe in most conspiracies.
Okay.
It's like, I believe in the moon landing. I believe 9/11 was due to the planes, not a bomb inside the building.
But there's a heavy but in that statement. The moon landing one.
But I could see why someone wouldn't.
Okay.
It's like, there's all this stuff about like, oh, the flag wouldn't do this or that or blah, 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 blah. It's like, I could see why someone would believe that, you know?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Like, there's such an outpour of evidence for that, you know? And just like, I could kind of see. But no, okay,
isn't this just like a
I
Cold
believe in the
War
moon landing? I believe in the moon
But
landing.
isn't this like just Cold War era, like posturing where like, well, like we just, I mean, that's what I think like the motivation is. Like, oh, this is like a Cold War tactic to make us seem like the most intelligent, the most like technologically advanced compared to the Soviet Union, right? Like, I get that motivation.
Yeah.
But come on. How many times do we got to go up there and be like, this is actually fake? I mean, like, why don't we go back? I'm like, what's the point? If we go so many times, what's the point?
Yeah.
If we collect enough evidence, like, what's the... I don't know. Like, that's not, like, a very big, like, deter for me in believing the moon landing is fake. Like,
oh, no, not at all. No.
like, okay, like, we don't need to go back up there if we've already been a couple, you know, like, quite a bit of times. Okay, how this, like, started with me was I saw the video of the 7 women who went to space.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, cool video, you know? Like, obviously, I have problems with it. Like,
yeah.
billionaire spending, blah, blah, blah. It's like fake feminism. We can get into that later. But anyways, I'm like, okay, cool video. I'm like, oh, wow, there's video inside, blah, blah, blah. I checked the comments like, nah, this ain't like immediate. Like the top was like, nah, I don't believe it.
Nah, they didn't go up there.
They didn't go up there. I'm like, so y'all just will never believe in anything. If you can't believe the most up-to-date like cameras, everything, like so many people going up there into space. If you don't believe that
it's billionaires going up there too.
Exactly. It's like,
part.
if you don't believe in that, you won't believe in the moon. Like, and I just started laughing. I'm like, this is the conspiracy theory we're still stuck on? I'm like, we got QAnon now. We got QAnon. Like, that's a much more elaborate conspiracy theory than the moon landing is fake. And like, we give way too much. Sorry, holy shit, I'm spitting everywhere.
You're good.
We give way too much credit to conspiracy theorists. Like, oh, the JFK assassination inside job, moon landing fake, 9/11 inside job. Like, we need to tell these people that they're crazy, right? I don't know. Like, we're like, wait a second, no, they're kind of spitting. No, they just say it confidently.
But honestly, though, the government only like supports that kind of stuff. Where like at least the current administration, where it's like we're gonna release the JFK files soon. You know,
Yeah, but
we're
like,
gonna,
but like, as you, as someone who doesn't believe in conspiracy theories like
Yeah.
that, like you're giving them credit.
because there's like some basis if the government is like, you know, almost like
This sounds
alluding
crazy.
to no, if the government is almost alluding to something bigger, like we're gonna drop the JFK files, we're thinking about dropping the Epstein files. They'll never drop the Epstein files because Trump is definitely there, but you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like, oh, we're building up to something. It's like, oh, blah 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 blah. You know, do you know what I mean with that?
That's procedure. That's like they release FBI classified documents out of like after a set amount of years. I think it's like I don't know. I think it was like 50 years or something, or 50 plus years or something, where they release like previously classified documents.
But that's not what they're talking about.
with
I mean,
JFK, yeah.
Oh,
Th-
I didn't know that was JFK.
That was FBI, and like that's what they normally do.
But like half of what Trump was campaigning on was like the Epstein, or not Epstein files, but he went through like a whole list of like conspiracies and was like, we're going to declassify this, we're going to
He's
declassify this.
bullshitting.
I know he's bullshitting, but it's like,
He don't believe in anything he say.
I know, but I'm saying it's like there's a basis for people to believe in. It's
No,
like
I
the
believe
government.
I
is
believe the
telling them this
majority.
shit,
I believe
you
a
know?
lot of people in this country are crazy and they'll believe literally any conspiracy theory. But we gotta stop giving them credit for
Yes,
that.
yes,
We gotta stop
okay.
giving people credit for just saying shit. Like
Mhm.
you can say shit confidently and just be wrong. Like you
Yeah.
know. And then, but like, are people on like I guess the left? I don't know. I don't want to turn this to the left versus right thing because there's definitely conspiracy theorists on the left.
Mhm.
But like, what is the motivation to being like, you know, let's listen to them. You know, they got a good point in saying 9/11 was fake. Well, not, I don't know, whatever. I mean, some people probably think 9/11's fake, like, or whatever. And it's like, we gotta stop giving people like credit for just spitting out like conspiracy theories.
Did I tell you the debate I had with over 9/11?
No. I mean, we might have to cut this out if you want to post it. But.
I don't know. I think it would be okay. I think they'd be fine with it. I don't know. Anyway, I might cut it. I don't know. So basically, right, they're trying to say how 9/11, it wasn't because of the planes. The planes did crash into the towers, but the towers fell because of a bomb that went off inside of the towers because the planes wouldn't have been strong
When
enough.
did you have this conversation with them?
In the dorms.
Ugh.
Yeah. So like a year ago.
Okay.
Not that long ago.
I thought it was like middle school. Or
No,
something.
no. Like the planes wouldn't have been hot enough to like melt the metal or something
Okay.
like that. So it had to have been like an explosive. And it's like some fire chief came out and like discerned that or whatever. But my argument was just like, what about all the other fire chiefs or whatever, anyone that has ever ruled on this saying that it was the planes as opposed to this one person? And also, it's two planes crashing into a building. Like, it's gonna, you know?
I know, I get it. I just, what the, like, I don't know. I just, like, is it, I feel like it should be okay to say, like, hey, let's not believe in conspiracy theories, right? Because they're conspiracy. They're not founded in fact.
It's in the word.
It's founded in speculation. Like, the moon landing, right?
Mhm.
We're just taking away from all the work it took to get up there, right?
Mhm.
And then now it's just speculation, and now
Yeah.
it's like some government inside job. Like,
Mhm.
can we not just say like, hey, conspiracies, like if they're not founded in any reality, like why don't we just not believe in them?
But people, like, the whole point is that they do believe it's founded in reality, you know?
No. But like people like you who said like, okay, I get where they're coming from.
Mm.
It's like, no.
Because, like, they have the government is literally like alluding to some of these things with like the wording or like
Siva was saying alluding to, you know,
know,
it's
I
not
know.
founded in any reality.
but they're feeding them. They're feeding this delusion.
I know, but we should say like, no, that's crazy.
Yes, I agree. But it's like I can get why they're there.
I can get why people are there, but we don't need to say that. We should just say, hey, you're crazy. Right?
Yes.
Like QAnon, like people are gonna look back at QAnon and they're gonna be like, there's gonna be people like, oh, I understand why people believe in that because Joe Biden was like slurring all his words and his like family is fucking crazy and like he's like such a terrible president and like there's like these big pedophilia rings like all connected to like high ranking politicians or whatever. Like, okay, sure. But you're crazy if you think they fucking drink baby's blood and fucking like there's like people are just anti-Semitic and saying there's like Jewish space lasers out in the like.
Agreed.
Come on, like we don't need to be like, oh well, I see. Like, what's the fascination with saying, hey, like, oh yeah, they did have a good point, and I understand why they were like believing that. I'm like, no,
I believe that these people who buy into this either don't have enough evidence, or they
there's
haven't.
no evidence.
They don't have enough evidence, or they haven't thought hard enough about it, and it's just those two things. And you know, I like.
But why do we need to say, oh yeah, they do have a good, like, you know, I get where they're coming from.
No, I'm just saying it's like I get how they get to that mindset. You know, if we're gonna try to like understand, you know.
Yes, but like, isn't that just crazy? Like, I don't know. I feel crazy. Like, what's like? Oh, I believe in conspiracy theories. Like, okay, like, are you not just admitting that you believe in nothing? Like, I don't know.
Okay, let me put it this way: do you believe in aliens?
No.
I believe in aliens.
Okay.
I believe that there's some other form of life out there.
Okay, maybe on other form of life. I was thinking more like traditional form of
No, I
aliens.
don't believe in like the traditional alien.
Okay,
whatever,
okay, then
right?
sure, yeah, I believe in
And
that.
you know, I don't believe that aliens have ever visited Earth, or you know, even if they have, I don't know.
I don't know. You see the pyramids? They were
They
made
couldn't
by
have made that.
they were made by African people. There's no way they could have made that.
No, there's no way they could have done that by themselves.
No way.
That's a whole different.
Same with the Mayans and stuff. There's no way an indigenous group of people could have made that. They're not that smart.
No, like whenever
I feel crazy. I feel, you know what? I feel like a conspiracy theorist for saying conspiracy theories are just crazy.
No, but what I'm trying to say, it's like there's nothing to like prove aliens' existence or something, you know? So it like the fact that I believe in aliens in some form is a conspiracy theory on some level.
Yes, but you know what that's backed by? Science.
Yes.
Science. We have a planet that's sustainable for life, and there's an infinite number of planets we don't know about.
Yes.
Is there some theoretical possibility that there's another planet that can support life like ours can? Yes. That's based in fucking science.
Yes.
And we have found planets with like water and stuff, right? And like ecosystems similar to Earth. That gives us reason to believe like, hey, if it like, you know, it's similar to our own Earth, that's why life can be there, right? That's not like, that has some backing in science because we have found places like this. We just haven't found like life, you know, as we know it, right?
Okay, but what if I had told you that I believed like I don't believe this, but sit with me, like
Okay.
if aliens had visited Earth already
Okay.
and just like observed.
Just observed or never made interaction with.
I guess it could go either way.
Well, I feel like if observed, like, okay, they just passed by or whatever.
Okay,
Like, I
know.
think more like interacted like with like pyramids or whatever and like
Okay, but-
influencing human history or whatever, right?
Let's even go like a step before human history, just like interacted with people.
Okay.
Or like
You believe in that?
no, I don't.
Okay, I know, but I'm saying like in this scenario, you
Yes,
believe in
I
that?
believe in that.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like we have record keepers. We have like documented history and stuff. Like, where is that coming from?
But we also have like all these reports and stuff of people's encounters with aliens.
Yes,
and,
but
like,
humans make mistakes all the time.
yes. I'm not saying
know,
I believe.
I know,
I'm not
but
saying I believe.
I know, but like we are missing. The point is that when we say these things, we need to stop believing. Like we need to stop believing people who just spew nonsense. Okay?
But it's just like, at what point is it not a conspiracy theory?
but that's not
anymore?
backed by science.
Okay, so if aliens exist, period, on any number of Earths, that's not a
If
conspiracy
that was
theory.
the case, that would have been something something real documented and like supported by multiple like different groups of people.
Okay, but whenever the government is coming out with like declassified alien files, which I don't believe in, I think it's
Oh
such
my
bullshit.
God.
But they're literally saying like, "Hey, we can't explain these things." Like it's feeding that kind
Because
of
humans are fundamentally flawed, okay? We make mistakes all the time. All the time. And the thing is like how we get rid of mistakes and how we have an accurate like telling of history is because multiple people do it, and then we like collaborate with each other and find like the most like commonly like written down thing or like recorded part of history, and that's like what is accepted. I'm not saying they can make they still might make mistakes, you know, but what is that back then?
I'm just
It's
saying,
just like fear of government and like, oh, like they're releasing classified documents. Yes, they do that all the time.
Yeah.
That's something they just normally do.
but just like at what point does it not become a conspiracy theory anymore?
When it's backed by like legitimate science and like legitimate like history record keeping. Like you know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, where does it go from theory to conspiracy theory? Like where is that
Okay,
line?
but people who believe in conspiracy theories don't know what a theory is, right? Aren't theories okay? My working knowledge of a theory, right,
Okay.
of science, right,
Mhm.
is that theory is like different from a law because there's so much like evidence that like you can't really like, not many things are laws, right?
Yeah.
Like the Big Bang Theory, right?
Yeah.
That's supported by so much evidence, but like we have no way of actually like proof,
Like,
right?
yeah,
That
definitively
it can become a
proving
law. But like why we accept theories and like teach them to people is because there's so much evidence backing them, right?
But there's also theories that like don't have as much evidence.
Yes,
or,
yes.
or are currently being tested. or
Currently,
something like
yes,
that,
but they're
you
still
know?
going through the scientific method, right?
Yes.
But that's not a conspiracy theory. That's backed by actual scientists doing work, right? There's not a scientist who's going like, like let me try to figure out aliens,
I think there are scientists trying to figure that shit out.
Batshit scientists, okay? Like ones who wear like lab coats and their hoods go like this.
No, I think there's genuinely like scientists out there trying to figure that shit out.
But like, come
Do you
on.
think we don't have like a fucking department, dedicated to like alien life or something?
in the government?
Or there's some scientific group out
Where?
there with like a solid basis dedicated to figuring out like science.
They're batshit scientists. They're crazy.
I'm not disagreeing with you there.
They're crazy.
But like, do you think
They're
they
using
haven't
their
tried to
scientific
apply the
knowledge to-
scientific method to like these alien encounters or something like that?
But it's backed in speculation. It's just like, like this thing looks weird and like maybe it's like tied to aliens and stuff. Those ideas, like why we think like why do you think like alien sightings like wait, hold on. I'm not like UFO sightings are predominantly in like Western countries, right? I believe I saw something like that. Okay, I might be
Okay.
wrong. Like they're predominantly in like the US and like Western Europe, right? Why do you think we have that? Because we have fiction. We have like that's part of our folklore is like aliens, That's why we believe in
Okay,
like we see
okay.
something like, whoa, this could be a part of aliens culture, right? And then when you see like alien artifacts, where do they usually come from? Like
I don't know.
okay, I'm thinking of like the pyramids in Egypt,
Okay,
right?
okay.
I'm thinking of like the pyramids in like South America, right? I'm thinking of like hold on. Like it's always like pyramids. I don't even know why. Okay,
okay.
that's just speculation also. It's just pyramids, right? But they happen in countries that were once considered not developed, right?
Yeah.
And like not sophisticated in science and math, right?
So they weren't smart enough to do it themselves.
And
like-
that Eurocentric view, right? We still hold that. So like we still like there's like no way they fucking made that. No way. Like isn't that like that's where it comes from, right? And why? Why do we need to be like, hold on, they got a point? Why? Can't we
okay,
just
I'm not trying to go that far.
I know, but like there's still some like weirdness to like I believe in what you said because it's like why are we giving these people such the benefit of the doubt and like why do we believe like like there's just no like there's it's all speculative, right? Like the moon landing is fake, that's speculative. But like how has it not leaked by any scientist and working for NASA? You think everything leaks all the time.
Okay, that's true. I agree.
So all the people who are doing the work to like get people to the moon, they were just lying and stuff. I mean, I guess.
Like,
I guess they were all lying and then they've never spilled the secrets 50 plus years later, you know?
and that's why I believe it. I believe in the moon landing, and I have the rationale, and I have thought through this properly.
See,
you
because
know?
that is what science is, and that is what record keeping is, right? Like that's like why we have like we learn about history, right? It's like okay, we can like prove this is valid because we have the history of all the people who worked there. Most of them are still alive, you know. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Okay, but like a lot of them,
I was gonna believe it.
a lot of them are still alive, right? Who worked on like the moon landing stuff. They haven't spilled the beans at all. Come on. They would have spilled the beans by
Yes,
now.
yes.
And I'm spitting everywhere because I'm passionate. But like, why? Like, that's like legitimately just crazy thinking, like speculative thinking. And like, it's based in nothing. Because you think it would have leaked by now.
Yes.
Yes, because
That-
how many people worked on it?
That's why I'm saying that I either don't have enough evidence or they haven't thought about it hard enough.
I know, but why do we still say like, hold on, these people got a point? No, they don't fucking got a
I'm
point.
not saying they got a point. I'm just
Yes, you did though. You said like, okay, I can see why people believe the moon landing is fake. Oh, so they don't believe any of the scientists who worked like to get the people up there?
that's what I'm saying. It's like they just haven't thought about it thoroughly enough, or they don't have.
Yeah, so we need to say shut up if they don't think about it thoroughly. Like the reason like we start listening to these people like, hold on, let me see what this one person or like a group of people, whatever, flat earthers, whatever. Let's see what they have against people who are like scientifically trained and like it's not like just a small sample size. It's a lot of people, right? Let's just stop believing in them. Because these like people who have no involvement in it are kind of like, hold on, I kind of see the weird governmental like motivations behind this. Okay, sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me take a step back.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm
I
just
know,
saying
I
like
know.
the point of view you have as like it's founded in some weird things in our society that we just believe people like this.
Okay. Let's take a step back. What about like Bigfoot, like Sasquatch, like Loch Ness monster? Like,
We would have captured one by now. We would have
but
captured
no,
one.
the whole theory is that there's only one.
That's back to nothing.
Exactly.
How did they
understand.
reproduce?
Like, how did it get there or
exactly.
anything?
How did they get there? How did they reproduce? And how have we not captured one by now? We have captured every animal. Okay, I mean, like to my knowledge.
No. There's a shit ton of animals
Okay,
we haven't captured.
okay, not captured, but like we've seen them, right?
They're actually like in the ocean and stuff.
Okay, in the ocean.
Or even just like outside the ocean. There's like millions of species we have no idea.
Okay,
like,
okay.
even exist.
Okay, never mind then. Never mind. But like Bigfoot and like those things, they come from folklore, right?
Yeah.
That's stories. That's fiction. Okay, we know how fiction works. I mean, I do. I know how fiction works, right? And the fact that we haven't covered something so like in the forefront of people's minds, like no. No, you think we would have by now. Or at least got a fucking clear video. We need clear videos, okay? We don't need fucking 360p bullshit, right? How have we not captured a single video? Like, these people are just like making shit up, right? And we need to stop saying like, okay, it's okay to make shit up and it's okay to be speculative when you don't have the knowledge to work for it. The hell? It's okay to be speculative and be like have some fuck, what's the word? I forgot it. Like it's good to have speculation and it's good to like not have like not like have full trust, right? In something. How you combat that is that you have that mistrust and then you start like trying to tackle that through like normal means of like science and history and everything else like math and whatever, right? Like
But that's what these people believe they're doing. Because
No, but
it's
the-
like
but what-
this evidence that they're picking up on from the government. They see a headline, it's like, oh, declassifying X files, or it's like this brand new thing.
I know,
blah,
I
blah,
know.
blah.
But like what
the
they're
news
believing in
feeding
is has
them this.
but their speculation isn't like, okay, wow, maybe there's like some new like plant structure we haven't even thought of yet, and like, hey, let's dig into it. No, what they're believing in is like speculation, and it's usually based in some kind of fear of like minority groups or just like I don't know, just like
That's why I tried to take it to like Sasquatch or something, because it's like that, I'm not even gonna try to like justify that in the slightest.
But like, why do you think like we have these like in every culture there's like some like figure like a Bigfoot or like a Sasquatch or like abdominal snowman, I remember in like my Spanish class, okay, like the cultural unit, right? There's like, in some South American or Central American countries, right? There's this like lady who like, the story is that like, she killed her husband and like children and stuff, and now she wears like a huge like hat like covering her face, and she like scares children. Like, is that not just like something like along the lines of like a Bigfoot, you know? And like we know it's not real because it's part of like, it's like Bigfoot's part of our culture, okay? Like it's a cool story, right? Let's say that and stuff. But we don't need no Bigfoot hunters. We don't need we need Bigfoot hunters to get a job in like the national parks, okay? We need Bigfoot hunters to like help preserve the land, not just sit out in the fucking woods and be like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Like, why are we giving these people a platform?
I'd say conspiracy theories, for the most part, are relatively harmless. You know, you can look at like QAnon,
okay, 9/11. How is that harmless?
They believe that a bomb went off and that it was planned by the government.
How is that not harmful to people?
Government fear. Okay, I guess it's kind of
That's
harmful.
fear mongering.
I'm thinking more like the folklore.
The alternative is that like, there's a bunch of terrorists from the Middle East and we hate them and stuff because they bombed us after we've been bombing them for decades beforehand. Is that not harmful? That's harmful.
That's
to
harmful.
me.
That's harmful. I'm thinking more like the folklore, mythological, more like conspiracy theory route.
Okay, it's like Sasquatch or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, how much harm is that doing? You know about Bigfoot hunters?
Yes, I watched the show. Okay, but like maybe not harmful and stuff, but like it's all speculation, right? You see this in sports too. Oh my god, sports conspiracy theories are literally because they're all fucking young men and they're all stupid as hell. Okay, the refs are faking it, like
It's
they're
scripted.
giving calls, like it's scripted and stuff. How has that not leaked? Tell me that. How has that not leaked? And you think the players wouldn't be pissed off that it's scripted? Oh my god!
All these professional athletes
Yes.
that train their entire
their
life.
whole lives just to play in like the NFL, right? You think they wouldn't be pissed? And literally, like if that was real, I think we would see like riots in the streets, riots, because that's how much people care about football. Okay, and it hasn't leaked once. How? I don't believe there's any amount of hush money you can like shut up the entire NFL player base. Trainers, coaches, executives. There's so many people in the NFL, and like, see what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's a less harmful idea, okay? Because it's football. It's football, right? But like, that's why I see like the problem is like it's speculation. It's backed in nothing. It's backed in It's like backed in like, hey, you might have like fears of government, and that might be what it's backed in. That's why you like believe in conspiracy theories more. I'm like, okay, sure, the government has done something wrong and like has done things wrong in the past, but like what you're targeting is not backed in science at all.
Yeah.
Like the government has hushed up other stuff and stuff, but that's backed by other people's accounts and like the people they've harmed and stuff. Like that's why we even know about like CIA coups, like political coups in like other countries, because the people living there witnessed it. They witnessed it. They documented it. They shared their ideas. That's real. That's real. Not saying 9/11 is fake. What is that based in? All the victims didn't die. No, like I don't even know. I just can't even fathom it. I can't even fathom it.
I don't get it.
And what the fuck in the big here's what I'm saying. The moon landing, that's what we're stuck on. There's so many bigger issues.
Anything else? Anything.
Like that conspiracy theory is, what is it backed in? All the scientific work that went involved into it, all the people who worked on the missions to get people to space. You don't believe they don't, you think they're just lying? You think all those people are lying? The one thing I know about humans and stuff like that is that they're gonna spill the beans. They're gonna tell the drama, right?
Yeah.
There's no way people are keeping like, shh.
No.
This wasn't. We're all in it on it, and like it has never leaked to our children, our grandchildren. Has not leaked in one of our diaries and stuff. Like you don't think. Sorry, my bad.
You're good.
I'm spitting everywhere. You don't think if like one of the NASA engineers were like, they went into office and said, hey guys, we're gonna fake the moon landing, 1969. Like, you don't think one of them wouldn't have gone home to their diary and written that shit down and been like, holy shit, I'm part of this huge conspiracy, and it doesn't leak after their death, or it doesn't that just doesn't get leaked at all? Huh? You are basing your ideas about the moon landing and nothing. And you know what? We're gonna get a YouTube short clip of this, and one of the comments are like, bro, nah, you're crazy. And I'm gonna say to you, you're stupid. You're stupid because you can't believe in anything, you know? I believe in stuff that are backed by science, history, math, the Earth's whatever. I believe stuff that's backed in reality.
But that flag wouldn't be moving though.
Oh my God. Then fuck you. You know, fuck you. Because you think everybody's been quiet about that? You fucking dumbass. There's whistleblowers. You think there was gonna be no NASA whistleblowers? Highly educated people like have a good understanding of like social sciences a somewhat understanding.
Yes,
like,
yes.
They are intelligent people. They know how to think. You know, you don't think any of them would have not been a whistleblower? Huh? You think none of them would have spilled the beans? No, they would have because they're highly intelligent people. They're highly intelligent. Like, I don't even know what it takes to get to the fucking moon, okay? But these people are fucking smart. And I don't believe that they would have not one person would have came out and been like, y'all this fake. Y'all this fake. They would have been on the fucking news the next morning. And you know what that would have done? That would have fucking harmed like the US so much, you know, in like the Cold War, right?
Yes.
None of these people said anything.
No.
None of them. They're all patriots. They all love America. They all want to. Yeah, okay. Like, we barely had civil rights at that time. You don't think any of the people would not have said anything? What are we doing? And then you see dumb Instagram. I know it's Instagram comments and stuff, but like, nah, it's fake. I saw one that said, oh, this was filmed in Tyler Perry Studios. Really? You had to bring Medea into this. Like, leave that old woman alone.
What did she do?
She didn't. Yeah, cut. You know, like what the fuck? Like, what is it based in? It's based in nothing.
Nothing.
And
Actually,
if people do like whistleblow and like it's like speculation, it's like one or two people.
Yeah.
It's not like the majority, right? And so how do we go from there? We just believe the one or two? No, we believe in the majority. We believe in facts. We believe in something that is actually there. Facts don't care about your feelings, okay? Like maybe you were spitting. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. But anyways, like facts don't care about your feelings because like what your feelings are based in nothing. You just ignore evidence to believe in something. That's what conspiracy theories are. You have to ignore like a substantial amount of evidence to believe that it's fake. Like flat Earth theory. Okay, let's remove theory. Let's call it flat Earth bullshit, right?
How are we still on that?
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. How are we still on? The flat Earth one is way older than the moon landing one.
Have you seen a map?
Oh my God. It's been backed by centuries, not just decades like the moon landing, centuries of science.
I love when flat earthers like find out that it isn't to like their own like experiments prove that the earth is round.
Yeah, it's like,
and then they still like, no, there had to be something wrong with the experiment.
See, those people are crazy, and we need to stop giving them fucking platforms.
Okay, I agree.
We need to stop saying like, hey, they got a point. You know, it's good to be speculative about like stuff like this. No, we need to call them out and call them fucking crazy because there's centuries worth of science they're just negating in their mind. That's not what a scientist does. The scientist reads the literature. The scientist has a good understanding of what they're like speculating about and experimenting with, right?
Yeah,
that's science. So, and hey, one day if a scientist figures out, they read all that, they take into their fucking experience, and they found out the Earth is flat, then we go from there.
You're gonna look real stupid.
We're gonna look real stupid, right? We go from there. We don't just say like, nah, we don't believe anything that came before us. The fuck? Excuse me. The fuck? Y'all just making up bullshit. That shit, like that, like I don't know, like I literally like saw the video of like the people in space, right? I was like, oh, cool, you know. Yeah. I saw that comment. I literally started dying laughing because I'm just like, I can't believe we are still stuck on these ideas. There's bigger fish to fry, much bigger fish to fry, and we frying the fucking bullshit ass Filet-O-Fish from McDonald's. That's what we're stuck on.
That shit already fried.
That shit already fried. That shit frozen. Fried. There's bigger fish to fry. I just can't believe it. I'm like, I feel like I'm going crazy and stuff. And I just thought, like, I had to start laughing because I'm like, there's I just thought about this person like who left the comment. I'm like, they walk around and they think the moon landing is fake. In their everyday life, they walk around like that, and people think they're normal. Like, what? Like, I'm like generally like losing my life. Like, people can walk around like that in society. No, go home. Read like 5 papers about the moon landing. Read about some of the science, the math that went involved into it. Are you fucking crazy? Like, I can't believe people walk around like this in society. In No, I don't know. I don't know. Like that's crazy. Like people who believe in QAnon probably walk around the school every day. That's crazy.
That's
and
wild.
we need to stop saying like, hold on, they got a point because all of these pedophiles in office. No, they don't got no single point.
No.
They got no single point. They believe in fucking witchcraft bullshit. Okay.
I just think it's crazy that the people in office believe this shit too.
Yes, and that's how they got elected because people are like, wait, they got a point. You know, you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Like when I brought this up and you said like, hold on, I kind of see like some of the. Why wasn't your first thought to be like, no, like that's crazy because like look how many people were involved with this. There's no way this wouldn't have leaked.
Like that's my thought. That is
See, but that's like some like sociology. Like I bet this is like some big sociology experiment, right? Or people are like, hey, like like people who believe in science give way too much credit to people who don't. You know. You know, like you know what I'm saying? Like the vaccine. Okay, also another conspiracy: vaccines cause autism. That report that came out was from one doctor, and he's
and
not.
it was
even-
also proof false.
it was proof false, and his sample size was like 12. Right? It was bullshit.
No, I'm pretty sure he was proved to be just straight up lying.
No, yeah,
I'm
just,
pretty,
yeah, there's something like that. Straight up lying.
Yeah.
Straight up lying. But now people, but like these people exist in society, and they exist because people don't call them out on it. People don't call them like, no, you're.
And now the
fucking stupid.
secretary of health is.
Well, he actually believes in vaccines now because there's a measles outbreak in Texas. Did you hear about that?
I heard about that.
People are dying of measles because they don't want to get a fucking vaccine because we were like, hold on, give them a second. They cause autism. Who cares? Your child is going to die because they didn't get a vaccine. Who cares if they have autism and stuff? You don't know anything about autism, first
It's like
of
a
all.
99.999 whatever percent chance that you're going to be completely fine. Autism isn't like not a symptom, but like a result of a vaccine. That's impossible.
That's impossible.
You know?
See, it's backed in no science and stuff, right? But like, why do we give these people credit some of the time? Like, why do we give them like especially like 9/11 and stuff? Why do we give so many of those people credit, being like, hold on, they got a point, you know? What we're forgetting. The millions of people in New York City, millions, our biggest, like one of our biggest cities, New York City, right? Not one person detected a bomb. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. In the World Trade Center, literally the fucking icon, like it was like one of the icons of the city. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Not one person. Okay, or the one person who did believe it, they're bullshitting. Because the other accounts make up for the one like discrepancy.
Yes.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, I just
don't
went
even
into
know.
New York, like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? Like, what? It's based in nothing.
We shouldn't give these people a platform.
No.
You switched me.
We shouldn't give these people any platform. Moon landing is fake. Okay, go to NASA right now. Go to NASA right now. I'll fucking drive you there. I'll drive you there.
Kennedy Space Center ain't that
Yes,
far.
go to Kennedy Space Center and just talk with someone. Because I bet all those people have to deal with those questions all the time. And they're going to come up with a perfect response, way better than I can. And they're going to put up the evidence and you're going to be fucking looking like an idiot because you have no scientific training. You are stupid. Okay? You are stupid and you just believe stuff you see on your fucking iPhone. Get off that shit. Get off. And you know what's crazy? The comments on this short are gonna be like, nah, I don't know. Like you
Okay, but what if though?
Exactly. It's like see, it's like if. There's always a question mark. It's not really just a fucking period. Okay. They don't know what they're talking about. Nothing. And you allow these people to just spit out bullshit? What the hell? Okay, we need to finish this.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. My last topic. Hi, I'm Mark Cabrera, and I'd like to take some shots. Okay, this is a dream I had yesterday. No.
Hard transition.
Okay, it was all of us playing soccer, like all the guys
Okay.
and stuff like that. And this one guy comes like, "Hi, I'm Mark Cabrera. I'd like to take some shots." And like, "Oh yeah, you're cool, bro." And it's like, for some reason, we were playing with cleats without the studs, right?
Okay.
They're like, "Hey, bro, you just have to like take out your cleats, you know, because we don't want to get hurt or whatever." It's like, okay. And then he starts like playing with us. I don't know. That was the whole dream. And like, but we started. No. We started clowning Mark Cabrera because he said, "Hi, I'm Mark Cabrera. I'd like to take." Like we're like, bro,
Can you
he's-
imagine this guy?
No, like he's like he sounds like a robot. And that was the dream.
because he does.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the dream. And like we made fun of him for saying, "Hi, I'm Mark Cabrera."
Fuck Mark Cabrera.
I don't know. I think he's just flawed. He doesn't understand humans. Okay.
He believes in flat Earth.
If he does, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I'm gonna be so disappointed.
We'll find out this week at soccer.
If Mark Cabrera shows up. Okay. Anyways, I think we should end the episode.
Okay.
Because I gotta piss. All right. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Cafe.
Phobia. All right, bye bye.
Peace. That shit's flat. That shit's flat. That shit's flat.
I'm smarter than everybody else.